Reese, thanks a lot. And there's a look at the Michael Jordan statue, which means we can only be at the United Center here in Chicago, Illinois, where tonight they'll fill in once again to see the hometown Bulls take on the Philadelphia 76ers.
However, there's no doubt about Allen Iverson. He has not been struggling. Coming off a great game against the Bulls last time out, where he was basically getting everything he wanted. And when this guy is knocking down that mid-range jump shot, he is virtually unstoppable. He was in attack mode from the beginning and really allowed and willed his team, I should say, to victory. When you take a look at these numbers, the 46 points, the 50% field goal percentage, impressive, but more impressive, the efficiency from the free throw line, 16 to 17. No question Allen Iverson had an Allen Iverson type game, Timmy. However, his counterpart tonight didn't quite have the same.
That's one way to put it. Allen Iverson had the best game of the season. Ben Wallace arguably had the worst game of his career down on the block, and hopefully they'll get some positive returns out of it.
Ben Wallace, free in the paint.
Free throw line, 17 attempts the last time they played, made 16 of them. If that happens, it also disrupts your rhythm, Timmy, in terms of you getting out in transition.
And also, you remember that Laker game, the Bulls, Kirk Hinrich was out of the game within 3 minutes with 3 fouls and was taken completely out of the game.
Hit a three-pointer.
11-0 run. Iverson pulls up and knocks it in, and it goes sliding back towards his own bench.
That's going to make that basket a little bit bigger for Kyle Korver, and the basket looks pretty big for Ben Wallace, too, right now.
Iverson with another steal. Among the league leaders, takes it in. Still won't go. Iguodala finishes. Iverson,
he got away with a little.
Well, he was a football player, remember? So that was a stiff arm. Big Ben Wallace. Wow.
The old okey-doke again.
Well, he's already quadrupled his scoring output from the last time these two teams met.
Denver at Dallas. Coverage beginning at 8:30 Eastern Time. Hunter throws it down. And Henderson back to Iverson on the bounce pass. Turns around baseline. And gets the roll.
You know, that's why you're one of the greatest scorers in NBA history right there. I mean, that's the kind of roll that you get. That was an unbelievably difficult shot by Allen Iverson, and that thing hung up on the rim for a couple extra seconds. And you know, your average scorer is not going to get this bounce. This is a scorer's roll. I feel good for Allen Iverson. It's something went right for him.
Hinrich on Iverson. Iverson just blows past him and reverses on P.J. Brown.
That better than Allen Iverson. See Kirk Hinrich here right there. Just has to concede. Does not want to pick up a cheap one, which will take him out of the rest of this half. And instead, Allen Iverson able to get all the way to the rim and finish.
Time you get into a rhythm, you get a few things that go your way. Next thing you know, you got the Bulls on their heel.
Oh, that should be a goaltend, and it is. And Tyrese Thomas went up.
Big guy. That's asking an awful lot of your.
Iverson trying to find some space. Dumps it off to Dallenberg, who fights the ball into the hole.
That the injuries have taken their toll the entire season, and that tells you just what an impact what you do defensively. They put you on your heels, and that's really
so be it. You can't let him kill you going to his right, which is a
shooting on AI right here in the 76ers. Wallace spins. Send it the other way. Offensive foul.
As we have in sport, I think, you know, his talent belies the fact that he's basically got it all.
Oh, the combination of his game and his integrity and his maturity and his charisma. I mean,
it's difficult for a scorer to get that rhythm.
That's on there. The Portland and Boston, yeah, and Washington.
To Iverson, drives underneath, out to Kyle Korver. Three-pointer is good.
Well, you see the Domino's key matchup, and Iverson again with the 20, but those 6 turnovers is really what it was about in that first half. Not to mention, a lot of those turnovers came on offensive fouls, and this is where you want Iverson in the open court, his ability to get to the rim. But Chicago, Timmy, made the adjustment.
They did. They had a big guy come from block to block in the back, kind of waiting on his drive. He still was able to draw some fouls, but also led to some offensive fouls and some turnovers later in the half that really enabled Chicago to get out and run. Here you see a great job by Chris Duhon.
Duhon trying to stay with Iverson. Iverson takes it to the hole into the glass and can't defend that.
You know, he backs him down and big boys him and gets him down and knocks down a little fadeaway.
Iverson, a three-pointer.
From his rookie year.
Big Ben. Oh, Big Ben showing us some offense tonight. Big Ben Wallace was the biggest free agent acquisition of the offseason. And tonight he has been shown why. We know what he can do defensively. 12 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocked shots. And we don't know how many he's changed. Also 6 of 8 from the field. Big Ben likes Chicago. The high point total of the season, and they shot 62% from the field.